Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.
So good evening to you. Welcome to another edition of Sky Blue Fans TV. Yes, I'm not in my normal studio tonight. I'm in the plush number 1 studio out in Leafy, Warwickshire, believe it or not. So we've come here for tonight's show for a change. And Miles is here, of course, by the side of me. Good evening.
Good evening, mate. You all right?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. We've got some more guests for you tonight. We've got quite a packed show, quite a busy show as well. We were hoping to have a Blackburn fan. Unfortunately, they haven't come back to us. I mean, they were playing today against Leicester where they lost. Maybe they were a bit upset. I don't know. But they haven't come back to us. So we haven't got a Blackburn Rovers fan, unfortunately. But we'll talk Blackburn, later on in the show. First, we're going to introduce you to the guests we've got tonight. We have got Claudio, as normal. Good evening, Claudio.
Good evening, fellas.
Good evening. How are you? All right?
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Which one's which?
Thanks.
We've got Wayne. Good evening, Wayne.
Good evening. How are we doing? I was sorting more with Lauren and Hardy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We've got Clive Brooks tonight. He's going to come up and tell us a little bit later about the fan zone. He's also at the game yesterday, so he's going to chat about the game yesterday as well. So good evening, Clive.
Oh yeah, I thought Dumb and Dumber. So
I won't get it all from anybody tonight. And we have got Ian Small, I believe, as well. At some stage, hopefully, he might join us at some stage, Ian, because he's over here at the moment from France. He's over in England, and hopefully he'll join us from his luxury hotel somewhere in London if he can get the internet to work properly, which I know all about that, so I can't really comment. But what a difference a week makes. All the moans and groans on Monday night after the 1-1 draw at Huddersfield to a fantastic 3-1 victory yesterday at Loftus Road. I unfortunately wasn't there due to either work commitments at Queen's.
You was there.
Well, apparently I was there.
Yeah, you was there.
Was I?
Yeah, you were. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
We found you.
Yeah, you're going to show me a picture now.
Yeah, so we found you in London at the Westfield Shopping Centre.
Did you?
Yeah, you photobombed us. Look there, Ken. Ken and back there, you are in the back there.
Oh, I wish I was that skinny.
So you was there, look.
I wish I was that skinny. Yeah, I was good to see that actually that couldn't be there, unfortunately, due to work commitments. I couldn't get there. But you were there, Miles, weren't you? And what a fantastic day it turned out to be.
Like you just said, though, what a week makes, isn't it?
Yeah, what a difference.
Less than a week. No, I mean, second half performance was unbelievable, to be honest with you. I don't know what Mark Robbins said to him at half time, but it certainly put the rocket up their backside because we looked a completely different team to what we did in the first half. I mean, Wayne and I were messaging each other. I think he was upstairs, I was downstairs at the front, and we were saying that there was no conviction, there was no pace, there was no creativity, there was nothing on the pitch at all. I think QPR were a real good side, to be honest with you. They played some lovely football in the first half, and if it wasn't for Ben Wilson, we probably would have gone 1-0 down. I mean, it was a fantastic save.
Yeah.
And it was literally right by us, the save was, and you could see it curling in, and he just got his left hand to it, which was just unbelievable, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, it just makes an absolute difference. And Ellis Sims, he turned up last week against Huddersfield. He was unlucky not to bang a goal in against Huddersfield, and then yesterday, it was probably his best performance in a Coventry shirt. Even he was probably the best player in the first half as well, probably between the whole lot, along with Jamie Allen. But yeah, he looked a completely different player the last two games. as we've said before, at Exeter, something wasn't right. And I think that probably carried into the season. But the last 2 games, he just looked really sharp, really sharp.
Do you think you agree with that, Claudio? Do you think Sims is going to come good now after them 2 goals?
Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? I can't see there ever was going to be a problem with him. Miles talks about the injury. Robin said he'd got a toe problem. He's had it from the start of the season. And if you've got a bad toe, it's hard to kick a football. It's hard to run. Toe injuries are horrible. I thought he was good in the first half. I know he didn't take those couple of chances, but the way he took them in the second half, fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
How crucial was that save from Ben Wilson?
Oh, astonishing. Me and the lad were watching it and we just couldn't believe it, because Ben had been saying he hasn't had many saves to shots. Many shots to save. and the majority of shots have gone in. He's not actually saved anything. He's been saying it all season. And he did it against Huddersfield. He did one with his legs yesterday as well. And that save was outstanding because you just thought, oh, that's a goal. And when you see it from behind the goal, it's absolutely incredible. Really, really good. So, good stuff yesterday. Like Miles says, it wasn't pretty in the first half. We're not set up for expansive football. I always say that. He always goes on, he airs on the caution, basically, doesn't he? That's where he looks at, Robbins. And the second half, they pushed up 10 metres, didn't they? Everybody came forward 10, 20 metres, and it made a difference. We blew them away in those 10 minutes.
Yeah. Good evening, Wayne. You were there yesterday as well, weren't you? And what's your take on the game?
Virtually the same, to be honest with you. The first half, is very disappointing. Nobody seemed to be at the races. We're still missing a creative midfielder. Jamie Allen has made the difference, but he's not the answer to the creativity. He's a bit of a box to box, isn't he? He's a workhorse, basically. I don't like Eccles and Kelly together, personally. But with our injuries and everything, it's the same as last year, isn't it? I think Robbins has had his hand forced, personally. Second half, they couldn't have done any worse, I don't think, than they did in the first half, and they stepped it up. And I like the way the Robbins came out at the end and thanked the fans, because I think we did make a difference. I think we G'd them up, I really do. But yeah.
Do you think you got the team selection? Do you think you got the team selection right for the game yesterday?
It's difficult. We're talking about it. We were talking about it on the bus on the way up, and there's loads of different opinions, And for me, there was a lot of people moaning about it before we started playing. I'd rather moan about it afterwards, and see how they get on, and which we had a good moan at half time, to be fair. I still don't think he knows his first 11, personally. We've still got a plenty injured. And that makes a big difference, doesn't it? We've got a slightly bigger squad than last year. But it's still not big enough, is it?
No, I think we're missing Sheaf as well, big time, because he does a lot of work unnoticed, doesn't he? Mopping up at the back and defensive wise in midfield, and he does a hell of a lot of work that people don't realise off the ball. Sheaf's a massive player for me, I think, as well as obviously O'Hare and Palmer as well. So that's 3 players which would normally start on any given game, wouldn't they? They'd be first on the team sheet, them 3, for me.
But we've also got to be able to adjust as well, haven't we?
Yeah, of course we have, and that's all about having a squad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So trying to have a sort of 2 players for each position, if you like.
Yeah, the games come thick and fast, don't they?
Well, they do, and we've got a defender sitting on the bench, Kitchen, who hasn't even played yet, really, has he? So we paid all that money for him, and he's not in the team. So maybe he'll get his chance as in the next couple of home games. So.
And that's what I thought about. I might play Latibia at midfield and move him into the midfield. And then
that's another
use
option.
the players that you talk about in defence.
Definitely, that's another option. Clive, good evening. You were there, weren't you? Because we spotted you in the second goal on the telly.
Yeah, we was there. They come to City do miracles. My son jumped out of the wheelchair and I thought he was going to go over the barrier. So he sort of lost his balance, nearly went flying. So that was a bit scary. But yeah, You're right. The first half, it was like the carry on from the Huddersfield game. We just didn't turn up. But then I thought Jamie Allen made a massive difference because he played it forward so quickly in the second half. I think we all played it forward really quickly. I mean, and I reckon Eccles so far has come on leaps and bounds this season already. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but he's getting better and better. And I mean, you can just see that with the first goal of Sings, we passed it. I think Jamie Allen passed it, then Eccles passed it to Allen and crossed it. It was in the goal, wasn't it? Where normally we get the ball, we wait 10 minutes, then we take the pass we should have took 10 minutes ago, then we wait again, don't we? And then we're a bit slow. But the second half, yesterday, like you said, whatever Robin said, it really worked because it's a different team. It's fantastic, and I'm so glad Ellis has got his two because he.
I was going to say about Ellis, he missed a great chance just before that, didn't he? When he was put through, and he perhaps I don't know too much time to think about it, maybe. And
it was a good shot. The only thing about that shot is, did anyone notice Godden? Godden had a right epi at him, and I think if the guy's trying to get a goal, and Godden would have shot, Victor would have shot, I would have shot. Yeah. He's not going to pass the ball either. And I think to berate him when he's trying to get his first goal, I thought that was a bit not very good. But like you said, the second goal, as soon as he scored it, you could just tell he just grew, didn't he? He was up for it after that first goal he got. It was brilliant.
I think that's Godden, though, isn't it? Because he did it with Victor as well, didn't he? He sort of had that attitude as well.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that because strikers want to score, don't they?
Yeah.
It's their job. It's their job.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to touch on I mean, when I seen the team news, I thought, oh, who's slotting in right back then? And Latabodier slotted in there. And to be fair, what a fantastic job he did at right back, didn't he? Didn't he do a fantastic job? He was absolutely fantastic in that position. And I think the reason is when he's playing centre back, he'd like to drive forward with the ball sometimes. You see him pick it up and run with it. So I think it suited him really, didn't it, on yesterday, to be fair?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, also, I wanted your views on the penalty. I mean, did you have a good view of the pen?
No, it's down the other end, but I've seen it back.
And penalty for you?
Yeah, all day long, isn't it?
Well, that's what they're saying.
Took him out, isn't he?
How about Claudio, penalty for you?
Well, interesting because it was a foul on Fads to start with because he knocked him over. Yeah, knocked him over. The ball went through. Bobby Thomas should have dealt with it, but the ball slowed down completely. And the guy, I mean, he got away with it because I think he just pushed it too far and he pushed it beyond Ben Wilson and then went over his leg. I mean, we both thought, oh, shit, penalty straight away. And he's probably going to go for it. And then the ref gives a goal kick. So it was hilarious. So, yeah, I mean, if he'd have given the penalty, you'd have had to go with it because no excuses. We'd have expected a penalty. But the fact he gave a goal kick was not even maybe a free kick outside the box or something. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was his fourth game in the championship as a referee, apparently.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So he was struggling a bit.
Wayne, would you say penalty and we were a bit lucky?
I thought it might have been at the time. I haven't watched it back because I try not to watch things back like that because it wasn't a penalty. But at the time, my heart was in my mouth.
Yeah, and it could have been, of course, could have been a red card as well, couldn't it? If and the game could have turned. So it was a vital at 2-1. And we carried on the match with 10 men. It would have been a lot of a different story, wouldn't it? Clive, do you have a good view? Sorry, go on. Wayne.
I was going to say we had plenty go against us that I don't think we deserved as well during the game. So for me, the swings and roundabouts there, the ref. I think they were personally. I think they were quite dirty. Especially in the second half, they were getting frustrated, and I think the tackles were awful, especially the opposite end to us. So yeah.
Clyde, did you have a good view of the pen or not? Down the other end?
No, just like the other two. But I asked Ben Wilson after the game, and he said to me, "Was it a pen?" And I went all day long. I said, "You got away with one there," and he said he didn't even touch him. The player died over him, and the referee seen it. and told the player that's why. So he actually got the ball and then he dived. And he said Ben said he didn't even touch him. He weren't even near him when he jumped. So that's on Ben's mouth. But I said he got away with one there. So I thought that's it. It red penalty. Next game be Collins in.
No.
So it's card the other way then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what Fad was talking to him. Fad was speaking to the referee afterwards and saying it should be a dive, but we know it's only Godwin what gets cards for diving, don't we?
Yeah,
right, and it still is about. It's the only one I know has been booked for that sort of situation, isn't it?
Yeah,
it still is. I think.
Yeah.
Against Fulham that time, and I thought we got harshly treated.
Yeah,
to be honest,
wasn't a dive, was it?
Well, exactly, yeah. Look, it's a massive 3 points, and I mean, it's much needed for the team. I thought, especially after Monday night. Monday night was a massive disappointment for everybody, and it's just give everybody a little bit of a good spark over the weekend, hasn't it? With 3 points in the bag, and I just thought, maybe it's certainly second half. I thought maybe we maybe turned a corner. Do you think, Miles?
Oh, I would hope so.
The 2 home games coming up.
Yeah, well, we said that didn't we? We watched 9 points out of the three games from Huddersfield, QPR, and Blackburn. But you would hope that this would kickstart the season, though, because in the second, as again, the first half wasn't fantastic. Even Robbins has said that. He said the first half wasn't
no.
And we would hope that this second half of that game is a kickstart. If I remember right, at Luton last season, we come out second half and we pulled it back to draw, and that sort of kick-started last season, didn't it? If you remember right, at Luton. So with Hamer's amazing shot that we were right behind, and that was a draw, and that pulled us back. And let's hope this just kick us forward and really push on, because we've got an extra day's rest now over Blackburn.
Yeah.
Because they've played today.
Yeah,
so
they got beat today. Yeah.
Hopefully that they've got a hangover from today, and we get another 3 points. I think Saturday is more of a difficult game, but Wednesday probably you would probably fancy us now, and Ellis will be even more chomping at the bit, won't he? He'd be mad for it now, won't he?
Yeah, definitely. He should be. It's all about confidence, isn't it? And as soon as you get their first goal, well, he said it at the Meet the Players event, didn't he? He couldn't wait to get his first goal, and hopefully he'll kick on after that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he really got 2. And it's the question I was going to ask, and it's out to everybody. Please come in and say what you think. Would you have kept Sims on the pitch rather than take him off and bring? I would have brought Godden off personally.
Yeah. I'd have done the same.
Yeah,
I'd have done the same. We got a game Wednesday, we got a game Saturday. I'd have given him a little bit of a rest, and I'd have tried them 2 out together, definitely.
I mean, I don't get why managers, there's a player on for a hat trick. There is confidence in the world of good if he got a third. Why do managers take the player off? I don't understand it sometimes. It would have been nice to see, like you said earlier to me, it would have been nice to see Hadji and Ellis
together. Yeah. But we haven't seen them yet.
There was still 15 minutes to go. It would have been nice to see that, wouldn't it? It would have been great, wouldn't it?
It would have been a great time, wouldn't it? Being 3-0 up to try them out 15 minutes, and they could hit it off brilliantly. So it was a strange one. And also with Godden's injuries over the last couple of seasons, you want to protect him, wouldn't you? Because he is scoring the goals for fun at the moment. So you would think, let's protect him. We're winning this game. Let's try them too. But he is strange, and he used to take Victor off, didn't he? When Victor had 2 goals, he'd always whip him off. So
that's as a score bonus.
Goal bonus. Yeah, he didn't want to
play a hat trick bonus. But I just thought
I was surprised because Goddard has played every minute of every game so far, which isn't. I don't understand that, and I don't know. It's weird. I thought they'd taken him off and given him a break. We were winning, weren't we? Leave the lad on.
Yeah. I don't think we were in any danger of losing the game.
I did read somewhere that Godden's not doing a lot of training. So maybe he's keeping him match fit by letting him play in the matches and then not doing the training, because he's trying to keep him out of training so he don't get injured, apparently. So I read somewhere. But
who would you say was your man of the match?
Ooh. I'm going to go for. I mean, I could say Sims is the easy choice with the 2 goals, but Jamie Allen for me. I just think he came in with his heart condition. He's hardly kicked a ball, and he looked the same as last season. Like I think this time last season, I was saying then if he carries on, he'll be Player of the Year the way he was playing last season at the start of the season.
Yeah.
So much energy, and he made a difference in the second half by pushing forward that 10, 15 metres. And it shows you what the team can do once we get Callum O'Hare back, if he's on form. Totally transforms the team going on the counter-attack. But for me, Jamie Allen, I thought, for what he's been through the summer, done no training whatsoever, and he's come straight in, and he looks top dollar so far in all the games.
And it's a great cross for that second goal as well, wasn't it, Jamie Allen?
Yeah,
I probably agree with you there. I think Jamie Allen as well.
Yeah, Wayne, who would you pick?
Same for me, Jamie Allen.
Yeah. It was a great performance second half, weren't it, Vine? Yeah. And Clive, what about you, mate?
Yeah, Jamie Allen all day long. I know we always go for the goal scorers, but he just really pushed the team forward, and it was total difference because we was going forward that second half, and it was brilliant. Yeah. Good to see the lad.
He had a bit of anger in the second half as well, Jamie. Yeah. You probably didn't see it so much from behind the goal, but with the cameras there, you can see he was really having to go at the ref at times and their players. I thought he's getting really feisty. He's getting really fired up for this. Which is great to see. Which probably is why we won the second half like we did.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said to Wayne, I said that I think Mark Robbins had told them to get out there and get more aggressive because they did look like they were sort of bossing them off the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
Where in the first half we weathered the storm, really, didn't we? There was about 15, 20 minutes where QPR came at us. We weathered the storm. And I reckon he just must have said, just get out there and get amongst them and start throwing your weight about, because we definitely did look more aggressive. And like you said, Alan definitely looked more at it and really did push us up that field. But like you were saying about Callum O'Hare, though, how would we play Callum O'Hare with Jamie Allen?
Well, I was just thinking with O'Hare, Palmer, and Sheaf to come back. Who do you leave out? Well, what would you do? What would you do with them 3 back?
Yeah,
because you've got to find 3 places, haven't you?
Yeah.
Great dilemma.
So,
great dilemma.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. When you think about it, and then all them 3 would normally be your first choice, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah.
For me, anyway. I think we've missed Sheaf a hell of a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Ben Sheaf. I think he mops up a lot, defensively, and does a lot of off the ball stuff that people probably don't realise. Fans don't notice, if you like. And I think we've missed him a hell of a lot, and could do with him getting Podsley and O'Hare. He's a little missing piece of the jigsaw at the moment, isn't he?
Sheaf should be back after the international break now, really, shouldn't they? So we're all right, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, Sheaf's distribution is better than Josh's, isn't it? That's the difference. They both can win the ball, but Sheaf can he does 40, 50-yard passes sometimes, doesn't he? And Josh hasn't really got that in his game, has he? Yet. And it makes a difference if you're under pressure. But fair play to lad. I got the goal. I know it was deflected, but it was actually on target. That's the key, isn't it? So
and he's not everybody's cup of tea. Eccles as well, isn't it? He's not everybody's cup of tea, Eccles, is he? When he's in the team, but I thought he did well yesterday, Eccles.
But that was, to me, maybe it was just a game plan. We're saying we were sitting. Maybe that's what it was. Sit back first half, second half. It's 0-0. We'll push forward. We've done that for about 6 seasons now, really. It's not unusual. If we score first, we don't lose many. I sent a message to Jim Brown, the club historian, saying, when's the last time we won a game when we've gone behind? That's what I want to know, because we don't go behind too often. We tend to score, don't we? And then we either hang on or get a couple more, or we end up drawing. That's the. I think we went all 30.
We went all season last season without winning a game from coming from behind.
Yeah, and if you in League Two, I know going back a bit here, in League Two, we took the lead in 28 matches, I think we won 27 of them or something like that. We didn't, we only lost. I think there's only one game where we failed to win. It's a ridiculous stat. But if we went behind, we lost. that seems to be. It's just been the way it is for 6 seasons, which is weird.
Mm.
Yeah. So
going back to the midfield, we've got to give O'Hare some protection as well. We can't throw him straight in there, can we? So for me, he's got to be coming off the bench for a good while. Yeah, because you're going to go test his knee out and all that, and so that's going to help with that dilemma a little bit as well, isn't it?
And I think Robbins will do that. He's quite good at bringing players back slowly, isn't he? I don't think he'll throw him in the deep end if you like. He'll ease him in slowly, and I think a couple of games on the bench, and he'll probably play a couple of under 21 games maybe as well before he comes back fully.
There's no need. There's no need to bring him back quickly, is there? Really?
No.
Absolutely no need.
Because the last one,
but we also need to have patience, don't we, as fans? Because that first game, if he's not the super Callagher like he was, I can see some of us forgetting how good he is and just saying how rubbish he is. Look at Sims, how rubbish he was. Now he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's got 2 goals. So I think as fans, we play a massive part in that other players react. It just makes me laugh.
If he puts that blue wig on and sunglasses, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
We've got to remember we have to remember what happened to Jody Jones. I mean, he came back, and whether it's too soon or not, we don't know. But he came back and started doing exactly what he always does, the way he plays, twisting and turning, trying to get by players. Callum O'Hare will come back and do exactly that. He won't come back and just stand around doing nothing. He'll just be Callum O'Hare.
Yeah.
So he's at a great risk of damaging himself straight away. So you've got to be careful.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
The disappointment was if we have a look at the comments that are coming, and didn't keep a clean sheet. I was just a bit annoyed about that. Nice to keep a clean sheet right at the end. But
they're 3-0 down. They're 3-0 down. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at you, aren't they?
Yeah,
it was my fault. 88th minute, I took a picture of the scoreboard. 3-0. And literally a minute later, they went up and scored. So it's my fault for taking a picture of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I'm sure Ben Wilson will be a bit annoyed not keeping a clean sheet as well, because especially after that save he made, to concede a goal right at the death. It's another late goal we let in, by the way. Even though we won the game, it's another late goal. Yeah. Which we should have done better with. Anyway, let's have a look at the comments. We've got some comments.
Oh, what about Gareth Ainsworth though? He must hate playing against because he ain't never beat us.
Yeah, apparently he's
never beat us.
No, even when he was at
Wickham. Was it you, Claudio, that put something on Facebook earlier on? We've won more games there than he has.
Yeah, we've won more games at Loftus Road in 2023 than QPR.
Yeah. Last time they won was March.
Yeah, and I put there a couple of days ago they've only won 1 game in 11 months, and then I put they've still only won 1 game in 11 months. That's incredible.
You're right.
That is incredible. Imagine if that was us. Can you imagine what it'd be like in the stands if that was us? We hadn't only won 1 home game in 11 months.
It'd be toxic, wouldn't it?
Everyone would be toxic.
We're bad enough. We don't win a game. Every game we don't win bad enough, aren't we? It's like it's crazy stats they are. I mean, they should. The reason they stayed up is because they had some decent away results last season, and this season as well. The home form was shocking. So it was good. It was good for once to go somewhere and get the win. Where we'd always say typical City, wouldn't we? I can't believe it. They haven't won for months. We go there and they beat us. But it was great. That was what was good about yesterday.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some of the comments that are coming in. Well, you can see it. I can't see it from here.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, not from there.
Paul Hughes. Evening, all great result. Hasn't really made the difference going forward with pace and intent, and obviously brilliant that Sims has scored. Great save from Wilson, but I was surprised. No penalty for QPR. That was Paul Sims.
Paul Hughes.
Paul Hughes, sorry. Paul Sims. We don't say because he's talking about.
You got Sims on the mind.
Sims on my mind. Hi to you two. From Danny Drury. Good evening, Danny. What else we got? We've got Sky Blue Sam. We won. That's all that mattered yesterday. Danny Drury says, what a win yesterday. Ralph Wiggins said very true about Sims will be fine. Cov Vlogs has gone great win yesterday. Looking forward to Wednesday night. Yeah, it's going to feel a little bit better going up there Wednesday. Good evening, guys. Good evening, chaps from Aaron. Mark has got Yellow Sky Blues. Don't get excited. QPR, very poor outfit. See, I thought
Miles is a mate of mine. Is a Sunderland fan. He comes from Sunderland.
Delete. Yeah, delete it. I took it straight off the screen. Over average, QPR awful. Alan's movement and running gave us the option for the players to pass to. Yeah, definitely did. Totally agree with that about Alan. Alan's performance yesterday was unbelievable. Just what we needed. Evening, lads. Great result yesterday. We got away with one at QPR. Should have had a penalty, to be honest. Well, yeah, but we were 3-0 up then, weren't we? I think. Is that right? I'm sure we were 3-0 up then. Happy that we got a win under our belts. We seem to have developed a nasty habit of conceding late in the second half, which isn't good yet, but I don't know. It's one of those. Ian Small says, sorry, guys. He's just going to listen. Oh, Ian, we're gutted, mate. Try and get it sorted for Thursday. We'll get you back on Thursday. Because he's over from France, so we need to get him on. Wes has come in. Might sound negative, but we need to now look at to each game ahead of us and not back. Same as we had lost Saturday. Hey, what? Same as if we had lost Saturday. Got it now. We now move forward and look to the next one. Yeah, we've got to just move on now, move it forward. Hopefully get another 3 points Wednesday. We can stay in the game and use our subs to win the game if needed. 4 defeats in the last 30 games is a great record. We aren't losing many games in 2023 so far, really. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? I mean, we're not really losing many games. That run we went on early on in the year, and we carried it on, really, to be honest. But Cardiff was just crap, wasn't it? It was awful, absolutely awful. You mentioned O'Hare, so who would you leave out? Which we've already spoke about that. That's going to be a tricky one. Maybe you play Allen in the middle, you play O'Hare, and you play Casey Bahama. Why not? Who cares?
Oh, of course, you got your Japanese mate on the bench.
Got Sakamoto in there as well.
You know, he's not involved at the moment.
Ian Small said Allen made a huge difference. How times have changed. Yeah, definitely did. Under average Cov fan, every outfield player bar Fads touched the ball in the build up to the third goal that Sims got. Better at finishing when he doesn't have time to think about it. I think it was like that, weren't he? When he didn't have time to think about finishing, he sort of banged it in, didn't he? To be honest with you,
yeah, he did.
You know how many times did he miss goals last season by having too much time to think? Who else we got? We got Kyle Holly. Did your lad on the vlog from yesterday, Clive? Saw your lad video from the Leicester game a couple of weeks ago. I knew Leicester stewards were being a bit funny and awkward with the video. Is that right?
Yeah. Because he's using his wheelchair a lot this season, because where we are, we're not allowed to vlog the football games. So we keep getting stern words. If you sit in the stands, you get away with it. But because we're right in front of them, they are being a little bit wrong. At the City ground, they're fine with us. They gave us a letter so we can show the steward, we can vlog, we can talk to players. But away games, it's just they're clamping down for live streaming, even though we don't do live streaming. So it's a bit harsh. Like yesterday, we got it out already, and they jumped on us straight away. So that's why he hasn't had.
We only had one problem, didn't we?
West Brom.
West Brom, I think we had an issue. Where they stopped us, saying you've got permission and this, that, and the other. Yeah. But and none of the other grounds we've had an issue, to be honest. When we do a live stream before the match.
The Hall steward threatened to smash my phone. He wasn't having any of it, and I was like, look, we're just videoing it for his YouTube, and I showed him, and he's like, you keep doing it, I'm gonna smash your phone, and obviously it upset Ash, so we just stopped doing it. So we're trying to get around it, but we still got to try.
We need to report that.
We did. I spoke to.
You need to report that. They're stewards. They're not. The Stasi, are they?
No.
That's poor.
Jumped up steward.
Yeah, they need. Yeah, they need to sort that out. Right, we're just going to take a quick ad break.
Yeah.
And then we some photos from yesterday.
And I'm going to talk to Clyde about the Family Zone.
Yes.
We're sponsoring, Sky Blue Fans TV sponsoring the Family Zone for the Norwich game on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a little chat about the Family Zone as well. Plus, we're going to look forward to the obviously the Blackburn game on Wednesday night.
Lovely job.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.
To Sky Blue Fans TV. Fantastic victory at Loftus Road yesterday. And we've got some pictures and bits and bobs to show you, Miles, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, we've got a few things to show you. First of all, I just want to show you this. Look out for somebody on the video, man. There you go.
There we go. Now, what carefully?
Look,
Is that Miles on the Miles on the left-hand side? Is that Martin there as well?
Martin, Steve, and Matty. That was brilliant. That was just bedlam. Did you see the lads chuck chairs on the pitch?
No, where did they come from?
Yeah,
behind you.
Yeah, from down by us. Yeah, did you see it, Clive? The chairs going on the pitch?
Yeah, there's about 3 broken halves, weren't they? Which got chucked on. They sent the big steward down, didn't they, towards the end?
Yeah, they dragged. They dragged. There was a guy there. Steward was looking, and they obviously got them on camera, and they escorted the 2 guys out.
So they got them.
Yeah, they got them. Yeah. Now listen, we've got a song for Ellis Sing. We've got Sims. We've got a song for Ellis Sims that we can all sing on Wednesday.
I knew it wouldn't be too long before song comes.
Yeah, so now we've got one. Are you ready? Here we go.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a source of companion. People feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Rhythm is a dancer, it's a source of companion. People feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air.
I'm disappointed, Miles, you weren't singing.
No. That was from I nicked it off Ruth Wilkins today off Twitter, so I hope you don't mind me screen recording it so I could put it on the show. So thanks, Ruth. I didn't ask you, but I'm sorry if we nicked it, but we nicked it anyway.
We will see that on Wednesday night, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Now here's some pictures of the massive Sky Blue Army, both stands full, up, upper tier, lower tier. Absolutely fantastic following that is yesterday with a train strike as well. So that was just out of this world. We also went to the Westfield Shopping Centre. There we are. Look, going up the escalator.
With your new tops on.
Yeah, is that with Lego people? And then we got Martin. He's with the Lego people. I think he thought they were real half the time. We got the players warming up in the old equality.
Yeah, now that you've got on tonight, yes.
Yeah, I thought I'd wear it to confuse the camera. I thought the colours would confuse the camera. I don't know if it's working or not, but there you go. So they were warming up. They look pretty smart, actually, those equality shirts. It did look pretty good. So this was just before they were going into the ground, get ready to come out onto the pitch. They've got a sea mascot. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? Anyone know what that is? It's a cat or something.
Is it? I'm not sure what their mascot is.
Yeah, some sort of cat. I thought it was going to walk across Claudio's screen. I think it's a cat, black cat. As the players again just warming up, and then here's a picture. That was after they got a goal back. So Yeah, it was a bit late to be honest. It was definitely my fault because I took a picture of it when it was 3-0. So yeah, I blame myself. And there they are in their green kit, which is absolutely superb. We all like the green kit, do we?
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to buy it.
Yeah, it's nice. There we go. There's Ellis Sims. They tried to push Ellis Sims, didn't they, Wayne, to come and have a,
Yeah.
clap with us, didn't they?
Yeah, Godden did it a few times, didn't he?
Mm.
Oh, push it forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're trying to build his confidence up, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. And then finished one off. There's me, look. There's got to be done in it. Right, there you go then. That's
Fantastic.
it.
Yeah, some fantastic photos. I'm disgusted I wasn't there myself, but certainly enjoyed the coverage. And it's always nice to just makes your weekend, doesn't it, when you get 3 points in the bag.
Yeah.
Actually, back was fantastic, I bet, weren't it, in the car?
It was lovely to come back on the travels, wasn't it, with a win, Wayne and Clive?
Yeah, definitely. We get stuck in roadworks everywhere we go. It does my head in, but yeah, having them 3 points made a huge difference.
Well, we stopped to see the players, and normally they're out about 25-30 minutes after the game. But I think Robbins was having a beer with Hansworth. Took about an hour, and Ady was getting well upset because he had a surprise birthday party to get to for his birthday, and he looked drunk anyway on the coach, to be fair. And he was like this. He kept texting them, and then when he came out, I said to Robbins, "You took your time." He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Shut up and get on the coach." So yeah, that's quite funny, but it was really, really funny.
Yeah. I bet they're all in a good joyful mood as well.
That's
Cat's appeared. You can see the tail.
Now, put a comment up. I don't know if anyone's seen this.
Yeah.
So,
have you guys seen video of fans posting the QPR fan at QPR?
No, I'm
It's shocking. It doesn't represent Coventry City FC. We are the most Mrs. fans in the I haven't.
No, I'm not seeing
I haven't seen anything. Just I know about that. No, I haven't seen it.
I've seen the video, but I didn't see no football shirts. I couldn't tell there was Coventry City fans or QPR fans, to be fair. So I don't know who it was, but I have seen it on Twitter.
I've seen a comment as well that was Cov fans in the home stands, and every time we scored, they sat on their hands, and there was a QPR fan that applauded them. So I don't know how they've seen him, because surely he hadn't got the colours on.
Well, we went in a pub that we went into last year, and we walked straight in. It's a home pub, but we walked straight in. It's literally 5 minutes from the ground. And the bouncer came up to us and said, "Oh, you're not allowed in here." And we went, "Well, we came in last year." And then there was a bloke at the bar next to me, a QPR fan. He said, "Oh, I remember you lot from last year when you came in here. You're the best fans ever." And he says, "No, you're the only fans that come in this pub. Away fans. No one goes in it. We're the only ones that go in it."
What's that called? Just around the corner?
Yeah, it's not far. Yeah. It was the Queen Adelaide pub.
Oh, okay.
It's a brilliant little pub. Got front garden, sun was shining, and we're all enjoying it. So I don't know. It's just
that's what it's all about. It's all about enjoyment, isn't it? I don't see any reason why you
can't. The problem with some of this video footage, it's not always of our game. Sometimes it's old footage that people just put it up there and say, "Oh, this is what happened Saturday." You have to be very careful what people put up, really.
Well, the video I seen earlier on of the Cov fans and allegedly QPR fans outside the ground, I couldn't see any colours.
No, that's
so I don't know how they know each other are.
Yeah. Right, we've got a few more comments coming. Let's have a look at some of the comments.
Is that the lucky cat? Ian Small's gone. Where is it? Cat again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stock. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, yeah.
Right. Okay. We're going to have a chat now with Clive about the family zone. Then we'll come back and chat a bit about the Blackburn game on Wednesday night. But Clive, how did you get involved in the family zone? And tell us how important it is as a member of the family zone staff for the family zone to be a success. And anybody out there that don't know anything about the family zone, you can tell us about it.
Yeah, we've been going with Ash and Sienna for many years now, And we used to just go to the family zone, play a couple of games before the games, and it sort of built a bit of time up, and that lot makes the kids happy. And then about 4 seasons ago, they asked my wife Kim and Sienna to join them, so they do crafts. And then I've been unofficially their mouth from the south, shouting raffles and all that lot. And then this year, me and Ashley's officially joined. I've got a thing to read you from Pat. Pat's been doing the family zone before the dinosaurs died. That's how long she's been doing it. So I've got to tell you how wonderful that we are for doing the family zone. So obviously, but Pat spends hours and hours organising, ready for the next home Saturday game. We get, I never realised, but we get messages on Messenger, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 11 in the morning, 11 o'clock at night from Pat, saying we're going to do this, we're going to do that. She spends so much time planning how everything's going to go. She's constantly talking to the club. It's self-funded. The club gives us boots and signed boots and shirts from our family zone representative, which is Ben Sheaf this year. It was Damien for the last couple of years. Now it's Ben Sheaf last season, this season. But everything we do is self-funded. You guys, I know, have sponsored Chris and Pop a couple of times. You're doing it again on Saturday for us, which is fantastic. Yeah. We do raffles where we try and raffle off signed shirts. Pat's got loads of retro shirts. I mean, loads and loads and loads she's got. So I think we're going to do some of that, raffle them off. Donations are a massive, massive thing we need. The more donations we get, the easier it is for us to put on loads of activities for the kids, like the crafts. We looked at getting Halloween stuff off the site we have to use, and they want £400-500 for Halloween stuff. So we have to self-fund that. So loads of donations really help us. We're always looking for someone to sponsor the family zone, like you guys do the Pop and Chris one game. I know some of the people, CCFC Prints gave us signed photos, signed prints to raffle off. And also, we are looking for more volunteers. And we are all DBS checked. So we've all been checked by the police, checked by the club, and we need more volunteers. But if anybody's got an old PA system with a microphone you want to chuck in, that'd be great, because I don't know if you see me, I use the megaphone, and it's a bit crackly, so they want me to get a speaker and microphones. If anyone's got an old one lying around, feel free to chuck it across. That'd be great. But yeah, the family zone is just for kids. I mean, we have young kids, like 2, 3, and Pat can tell you, some of the kids are really young, and now she's seen them growing up, and they're bringing their children, and it's just a fantastic place to go before the game. I know the club's put the fan zone in now, and we're around the corner outside. We are getting something built for us. Hopefully, it should have been done at the start of the season, but because of the change of ownership in the ground, and they had a refig of all their top people, it's been delayed. But we are getting a new structure built for us. That should be, some of it should be done for Norwich game on Saturday, we've been told, but we are adding to it. And like I said, the fan, Pat, Lynn, Heather, Laura, they've been there for years and years and years. It's brilliant. I love it. I get a megaphone, I play my game, pick a number between 1 and 3. If you get it right, I'll give you a £5. If you get it wrong, you owe me £1. So Ken, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Yeah, I'll have number 2, please.
Oh, really close. It was £3. That's £1. And that goes to the family zone. I mean, I never take pounds off.
Sounds like a con man to me.
People gave us like £20. We're going to do top trumps on Saturday. We're going to try that. So I don't know how I'm going to fix that.
Back of top trumps.
Well, Miles will be there Saturday as well. Tell us, whereabouts are you in the stadium? Just to let people don't know where exactly you are. I know you were inside last year. We did it inside. Now you're outside. So you're on that corner, aren't you?
Yeah. So if you come from the Jimmy Hill statue and turn left and walk round to where the fan zone is now, opposite Tesco's, we're just on the bottom right corner. So as you walk around, you'll see us. Yeah. So you can't miss us, because you normally hear my gob, and you see loads of kids running around.
So you'll have some. I know they ain't put them up yet, but they're supposed to have canopies and tarpaulin, like marquees, aren't you? Eventually.
Yeah. This season we're going to have. Yeah, this season we're supposed to have some really big marquees, and then if that works, they are looking at building something on the side, which would be really good. So we're hoping it all works before the bad weather gets here, because we have been out in the rain in one of the games, which wasn't really brilliant, but
yeah,
it is good.
Now, Miles, you know about the family game because Will was part of that, weren't he, when he
Yeah.
was young? So tell us how.
Well, if it weren't for them, he wouldn't be going now, because obviously when we dropped to League Two, if it weren't for the activities,
Yeah,
then he wouldn't have gone, because he would have been bored and fed up, because we were playing in front of like 3,000-4,000 people every bloody week, and it was
Yeah.
like just boring, weren't it? It
Yeah.
was just pants. So if it weren't for the family zone, I think it would have stopped him going completely.
Going,
But it's like,
he goes to nearly every game now.
yeah, and then you've got Martin's grandchildren who go.
Yeah,
His kids used to go. So then you've got his grandchildren going now, and there's another generation of the grandchildren coming through. Charlie, who's going to be going to a few games. So it helps them all out. It makes them get interested in the game of football and interested in Coventry City.
yeah,
It's like I said to my boss, he wants to take his 2 kids. I said, well, you want to go when it's like a real good day, nice day, and you can go take them in the family zone.
family zone. Yeah,
So, it's all good.
and it's important, obviously, to see kids of that age, small kids, and up to the age of 10, 12, whatever it is, with Coventry shirts on, isn't it? We don't want them. In the past, there's been too many for my liking, anyway.
Yeah.
Walking around Coventry with Man United and Liverpool tops on,
Yeah.
And now you actually see more kids around,
Yeah.
and more youngsters, if you like.
Well, I
with Coventry tops
I
on.
went into Leamington today shopping. I seen a kid wearing a Man United shirt. I thought, cool, you're brave, aren't you?
And half of them, I've never seen that Man United play,
Never
or
seen 'em
but
play,
they just follow it
exactly.
because maybe one of their family used to follow it or whatever, or they watch them on telly.
Yeah.
When they've got a team down the road which they can go and support.
But then you do walk around town and you do see the kids wearing all Coventry City shirts now. It's a brilliant sight.
You
And
do?
even at the games, there's more and more kids every week, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So,
without a doubt.
if it weren't for the family zone, I don't think the kids would really enjoy it as much as they do, because you still do the dugout thing, Clive, where they can win
Dugout draw.
the dugout draw.
Yeah, that's starting this Saturday. We haven't done it for the previous games because we had to find our feet being outside and how we get them from outside into the dugout, then back to the seats. So it's a little bit of a Pat's had a hard job, and Lynn and Laura to get that to go to work, but that starts this Saturday. I mean, I got to tell you, we got 8 junior Sky Blue volunteers. They range from 7 to 15. I think she's 16. That's not just had a birthday, and then we got 15 adults. We got 359 children registered. So when they come in, they register at the register desk, and then when they've been 5 times last season, the prizes are better, right? Because I've joined this season properly. That's all I'm going to say. But last season they got a badge at 5, then they got a badge at 10, then they got a badge at, I think, 15. This season, I'm not giving anything away yet, but even you lot want to get down there because we have got some fantastic gifts this year. We've got something really good where the children are going to love it, and so are the adults. I want to tell you what it is, but I know Pat would string me up, so I can't. But I'm not saying it's because I'm here this season. The prize is the best prize ever in the family zone, but I'm here this season. The prize is the best prize ever. I'm getting one, and I think we're going to do it where it's complete, and we're going to do what's all right. There's going to be a massive raffle prize and auction at the end.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be brilliant. It really is brilliant. But again, if you do want to sponsor anything like that, please feel free to get in touch with yourselves, get in touch with me or Pat or anybody. Because the more sponsors we get, the bigger and better things we can do.
Yeah. I might be able to help you out with the old tannoy thing, because being a DJ, I've got a little portable speaker and microphones you can be able to borrow on match days, no problem.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
I could bring that down for you to use, because I know it's a bit difficult when you're announcing raffle results and stuff and you're trying to shout out when there's a lot of noise around you. People can't hear. And if you've got a microphone, they'll pay attention, don't they? They tend to look at you.
We got a scarf two seasons ago from the family zone. All the kids got a free scarf.
Miles, do you know how much that cost us? Do you know how much that cost the family zone to do that? It cost them nearly £1,400 to get the scarves.
They're right.
We're looking against this Christmas. We're looking for. We've seen some bottles, and we're going to have family zone put on them. But again, it's going to work out about £1,700-1,800. And because we raise all our own money, it's a lot of money. We got to say, yeah, we can do that. So
can you get your mate?
Well, I might be able to, I mean, we've got
Something
these
like
here.
that.
We're going to give away. We're going to give away a few of these on. We're going to guess the player competition on Saturday, where it's free to enter. You just everybody that comes up and gets Pop and Chris got a little form to fill in, guess the players, and they go into a draw. They can either win a mug, or they can win there's a mug, family zone, special family zone mug, or the water bottles which have come out this year. So that's a draw we're having as well, and I think we're going to announce the winner at the same time they're doing the dugout draw about 2:00, I believe.
Yeah, yours at 2:05, dugout draws 2:10. So
Right, okay.
Pat's gave me all my timings, like military.
You got a strict timetable.
Yeah. If I do it wrong, she kills me.
Yeah. So what time is it? What time's it open? What time can people get in from? What time?
We're there. We set up from about 12, and then people get there about 12:30. But it officially opens at 1 until 2:15. But we normally go from about 12:30 until 2:20 So, but the earlier you get there, the easier it is. As you know, the earlier you get to the ground now, the easier it is for us.
Yeah.
We can't get there 10 minutes before now, can we? And get in our seats and before the kickoff. So everyone's got to get there early. And I think that's why the club's putting the family zone area in. So we have got more things to do. So, but it is the earlier you get there, you get to register, you get your tick. I know because some of the games have been moved, like the Saturday games, we've only got one this month and next month, I think it is. So we're giving them ticks for the games being moved. So I think some of them can get some of the prizes or some of the gifts on Saturday, which is really, you got to be there Saturday to get it. It's a brilliant gift, it is. But yeah.
What is it this Saturday?
She'd kill me. She would kill me, but long as no one says anything right, and she doesn't hear.
No one's watching. There's no watchers or anything.
Yeah.
Quality.
And I can't wait for you all to see it.
Quality.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
What's the matter?
I don't know if anybody caught that, but I just caught a bit of it.
Yeah, I got a bit of it. Yeah.
I could lip read. I couldn't insure a Ferrari.
Yeah.
I read Porsche.
Yeah. Have you heard? Did I tell you something about last season? You know when we did the club did the come down for the training day, and all the JSBs got invited to watch them train at the CBS.
Yeah.
Wow. We was doing a raffle, so I had this great idea. When Mark Hornby walked past me, I grabbed him and I said, "No way! Wow! Mark Hornby's just told me whoever gets this right will win to be able to sit in the dugout with Mark Robbins, give a team talk at half time, and pick the team. It'd be fantastic." And Mark Hornby was like, "What?" So I said, "All you got to do is pick a different number, Mark." So I said, "Pick a number between 1 and 3 to this young boy." And the boy went 2, and Mark went 2, and I turned the mic off. I was like, "No, don't say 2." And he went 3, and the boy was like, "Oh no." Mark Hornby walked away. I then got a message saying, we didn't agree to that. What we didn't say that. I said, no, it's just a joke. No one could win it. No, don't worry, no one could win it. So I did the same to Adi when we was talking to Adi when he was coming through, and I thought he was going to beat the crap out of him. He was like, "Oh no, don't do that." I said, "That's okay, no one will win." And then a couple of weeks ago, I said to this boy, I said, "Look, if you get this right, I'll give you 20 quid. If you get it wrong, your dad's got to give a £5." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." So I said to this boy, picking him between 1 and 3. He said 2. And then his dad said 3. And I went, "Oh, wrong, it's 2. Oh, no, so I had to give this boy 20 quid out of the pocket. I was like, "It's okay. I've made more than that. It's fine." But I'm thinking, I'm so glad that didn't happen at a dugout draw. You know what I mean? You can go and give the team talk. I might not be here much longer. I might not be out. I might not be in the family zone.
Well, it's going
to text us what the prize is, please.
Yes, we need to know.
I need to know. It's bugging me now.
Can't sleep at night.
No, I ain't going to sleep now.
If you haven't got children, make them up because you want this prize. Obviously, Pat, I haven't said that.
I'm all right. Just come and give Lynn a big hug and a kiss. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well, it should be a fantastic day on Saturday. I mean, we'll be there. So get your kids down there. Come up. Look, there's all the pop and crisp we'll have ready. This was last year's one we did. We have all free pop and crisp for everybody. I'm saying we have got a competition as well to enter to win a mug or water bottle. So get your kids down there early, nice and early, so you can get down there from 1 o'clock onwards. It will be open. So it is a real good. It was a good venue for all your kids and plenty for them to do. And I say the volunteers do work so hard, and it is voluntary behind the scenes. They do some great work, and it is really good to see so many youngsters in Coventry City kits in and around the city. So thanks very much for your input, Clive. We'll come back to you in a minute and we'll talk about the Blackburn game, but we will see you Saturday, obviously. Thanks very much anyway. Yes.
I just want to say we've got a competition running across the bottom of the screen. Don't know if you all can see it. So we've got till Thursday to get your entries in. It is to win 2 tickets to the Walsgrave Working Men's Club. They are presenting a CCFC Boys of 87. It's on the 10th of November 2023. It is £10 a ticket. You can find the link to buy tickets in our YouTube description. It is in there, so you can click on it and get your tickets sorted, or you can enter the competition at the bottom of the screen. All you got to do to win these tickets is answer the very, very easy question, and it is name 3 players attending the event at the Working Men's Club in Walsgrave for the CCFC Boys of 87. Get your email entries in only, please, to info@skybluefanstv.co.uk. We'll announce the winner on Thursday.
And what time's closing day?
October. We'll announce the winner at 8:30, before 8:30 on Thursday. So if you can get your entries in before 6 o'clock on the Thursday, so I can get all the names in a hat and we can draw a winner. I will say we've got about 20 people in the draw so far. So we need to get a few more in if we can. And you can win 2 tickets to the CCFC Boys of 87 at Walsgrave Working Men's Club on the 10th of November. If you don't win, you can go on the link in the YouTube channel and you can buy a ticket for £10. It's going to be a cracking evening. 3 former players going to be there. You guys going? Wayne, are you going?
That's my birthday.
Isn't it?
Oh, there you go. That's
a
good birthday present for you.
Good night out. Claudio, you going?
Yeah, I'm going with Keith. He's coming over from Canada.
Oh, brilliant. Be good. Excellent. So, you'll have to get him on and then get the cat sitting in between you both. Clive, are you going to that?
No, I won't be going to that, sadly. Which is a shame.
No. Yeah, it should be a good night.
Good night. Yeah, we can tell you all about it. I'll be going.
Yeah.
Victoria will be going as well. So we'll report back.
Yeah. Also, just want to give a massive shout out to Mr. View Sky. Unfortunately, he's got COVID today. He caught it this week, unfortunately. So we haven't got any goals for now. We normally put on some goals about 8 o'clock. He hasn't been able to sort me any out, but I hope you get well soon, mate. I hope you're feeling better soon. But just a big thank you to Mr. View Sky, who sends us all our little video clips and for the intros as well. So if you got any videos for him, get in touch with him. He's on YouTube under Mr. View Sky. You can watch some goals, and he's looking for VHS videotapes from 80s and 90s. VHS or Betamax. If you got any Betamax, because Betamax was out early 80s, so you never know. But yeah, so a massive thank you to him, and I hope you get well soon. Yeah, so there you go. So what are we doing now?
Okay, right. Chris, quickly talk about the Blackburn game then coming up Wednesday evening. Claudio, would you make any changes whatsoever for the home game against Blackburn?
No, go with the starting 11, I think, from Saturday. You got to let them go out again. It depends. I mean, we don't know who's fit and who's injured, who's whatever. There's probably 6 players.
If everybody's available that was available on Saturday, would you stay and change team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if like Van Haywick was fit, you'd play him, wouldn't he? But I don't think he's going to be fit, is he? So I think go with what he had to start on Saturday. I'd go with that. I can't see Wright getting in the team. yeah, who would you bring in for Kelly or Eccles at the minute? It's difficult, isn't it? I'm not. I mean, Ayari, could he come in? We're
Ayari,
playing at
maybe.
home.
Yeah.
But then who do you shift out? You can't. You got to keep Allen in the team, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, no place for the Japanese whiz kid.
No, I don't think you can. No, I just don't think you can. I mean, before Saturday, you'd say Wilson was going to start, Fads would start, Eccles and Kelly would be starting. Obviously, Matty and Sims up top, and I thought Allen would come in, and then you could juggle the others around. I mean, he could bring in somebody for Thomas this time. You could swap it there, but I don't think he'll change it. I'd be surprised if he changes it.
So you won't even bring, you won't even give Kitchen a game yet.
Well, he's the mystery. He is the mystery because we paid good money for him.
Yeah.
And he's played about 10 minutes. And it's weird because those 2 weeks of the transfer window when we'd lost Hamer, and you think they're bringing a creative midfielder, and he brought in another centre half, and he's not played him, which is strange. It's a strange one. But yeah, and I'd keep it starting 11, let them go out again. It'd be a bit more.
Yeah. Wayne, how about you? Would you make any changes whatsoever?
No, we scored 3 goals, so I'd start as it is, and I'd make changes quite quickly if needed to be, personally.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you wouldn't make any changes whatsoever. You'd keep the same team, yeah?
Yeah, we scored 3 goals. You know, unfortunately we conceded one late on, but 3 goals. I'd start with the same team. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what people say: never change a winning team. Would that be the same for you then, Clive? Never change a winning team?
Yeah, keep them. The only thing I'd do differently, if we're 3-0 up, I'd try Sims and Wright together. I'd take Godnoff and give Sims and Wright 15 minutes. That's the only thing I'd do differently on coming Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a couple of predictions. How about you? Sorry, Miles.
I'd change it.
What would you change?
I'd rest Kelly and I'd play Ari. The reason behind that, I think Kelly's played a lot of football this season so far. We're going to need him for Saturday against Norwich. So maybe rest him and play Ari. I don't think he will, but I mean, I'll probably go that way. I'm comfortable with Latabodier playing at right back. I thought for me, he was absolutely outstanding in that position. He was brilliant. And and I think that would be the only change for me. And then, like Clive said, and you've said, if we are 2 or 3-0 up, Hadji right on with Ellis and rest Godden ready for Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Fads, I think they bought this defender in Kitchen because Fads is 36, 37-year-old nearly. So he can he play 2 games in a week? You know, with that we've got 2 games coming up, haven't we? So it'd be interesting to see whether he just rest Kelly or Fads.
Fads is fit as anything, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's fit as anything, isn't he, lads?
You got to look after him, because we don't want him injured.
Yeah, he's fit as anything.
I don't know if it's true, but
they bought Judge brings him for Kitchen, didn't they?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's true about Fads. But I heard on Saturday that he injects newborn baby blood to rejuvenate himself. I don't know how true it is.
He's not Blade.
He's getting younger, isn't he? He's playing like he's a younger guy, isn't he?
Amazing for the age, and that's probably the reason why Kitchen isn't playing obviously at the minute, because he obviously thought maybe Fads will have a dip in form, but he hasn't.
No.
So he hasn't been able. He don't need to swap it, does he? At the end of the day. So you would make no changes then.
No,
apart from
you
like the Japanese.
Yeah, Sakamoto. It depends how the game's going. I think Sakamoto for me is going to become a super sub. I think that's where he's going to come into his all, and he's still learning the game. Apparently, I don't know how true it is, but the club are looking for a translator that speaks Japanese to help him out, because he is struggling apparently. So they are looking for someone. So anyone out there that speaks Japanese, konnichiwa, then please get in touch with the club, and you know they need your help with Sakamoto. Please help Sakamoto. I just so want to see him play a lot more, because he just brings us a little bit more energy, especially when he come on at Cardiff. I thought he started pushing us up the field more with Ayari, and he was trying to take defenders on, and we started to create things. I think that's where we got that goal from to make it 3-2. Maybe we could have pushed for a draw, but yeah, it'd be nice to see Sakamoto play a little bit more. But Robin sees him day in, day out, and at the end of the day, you do go with Alan because he knows that role. I can see Sakamoto learning that role where Alan is and O'Hare is. So options all over the pitch.
My only concern with Sakamoto's defending qualities, isn't it?
That's why you push him in the middle.
Yeah, and I thought if he plays in the middle in that hole, then he hadn't got that to worry about, has he?
No.
Let's have a couple of quick score predictions then, shall we? Claudio, what are you saying? Victory?
Yeah, I think we'll sneak this one. Probably 1-0 or something. It won't be.
1-0.
Yeah, going back on the language barrier thing. That's the other problem as well. Because if you're running down the wing and you can't speak English and you're trying to say, "I'm behind you. I'm coming down the wing," it's very difficult, isn't it? I mean, I can speak Italian, but I played football over there in a little tournament years ago, and I was struggling because I kept forgetting to speak in Italian. And I'd be going over here. I'm thinking, oh, he doesn't know what I'm saying, does he? He's a bloody Italian.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Just have to do hand gestures, maybe.
Exactly. But my father-in-law he was a lifetime Blackburn Rovers fan, and so my brother-in-law is as well, because they're from that neck of the woods up in Darwin. So we have to win. So I normally get the usual text if we lose. So I'm going for a 1-0. Yeah.
You're going for 1-0. Okay. Wayne, score prediction?
I'm going big, 4-0.
Oh, 4-0. They conceded 4 goals today, Blackburn. You're saying you're going to concede 4 more?
I hope so.
An Ellis Sims hat trick, maybe.
Yeah, I won a bet on the other night with a brace for him. So and I got 3-1. So
yeah. Well, I'll take that all day long. 4-0. Clive, are you going loads of goals or
no? 2-0. I reckon 2-0.
Are you standing in between? 2-0.
Yeah, and I think Sims will score, and I reckon if Wright gets on, I think he's going to bag one in on Wednesday.
No, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. We all want him to get a goal now to get his confidence back. Right, we just need him to get on there and get a goal. He's had a couple of chances that he's missed that he probably should have done better with, but yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'm going to go for. I agree with you, Clive. I'm going to go for 2-0. 2-0 win and a couple of goals from Ellis Sims. Miles, what are you going for?
Well, I'm going this one. With Victoria, I'm going for 3-0.
3-0.
I think we've got 3 more goals in us.
Good evening, Victoria.
We're due. Yeah, she's in Cornwall.
Oh, having a nice holiday, hopefully.
We're due. So I'm looking at QPR scores who predicted, but no one got it. And we're due a clean sheet. Definitely due a clean sheet. Yeah, we are, aren't we? So we're due a clean sheet.
Any more predictions on their scores?
Yeah. So we got Paul Hughes 2-1. We've got Ian Small. He's still watching us in the bar in the premiering. 2-1.
Don't stay in there too long.
Danny's gone 2-1. Everyone's still saying we're going to concede a goal. Keith Ray, Claudio's been to Japan. He knows a little bit. Okay, so Claudio, you might be able to go out by little Matt Sakamoto.
I'll tell you what.
I want to see Claudio running up and down the wing, shouting at him in Japanese.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I went on holiday to Japan.
Victoria's enjoying a cheeky bloody rattler. I ain't having that. Go away, Victoria. Unbelievable. I'll go away. That's it. She ain't coming back on the show.
Sorry,
Mark. Enjoying a bloody rattler. It's unbelievable, that is. Yeah, really rub it in, Victoria. Andy Cove, Littleward has gone 2-1. Mark Cunningham has gone 2-1. Everyone's going 2-1. So
2-1's a good score.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Can I just before we wrap up?
We've just got a bit of sad news, actually, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got a little bit of sad news. I don't know if you've seen on Twitter today, this morning. Ronald in Uganda's in hospital. He's not had a very good few days. He's in hospital with how'd you say it? Pulmonary.
Embolism.
Yeah, that's it.
So he's in there, and he said the 3 points made it better for him being in hospital. But he's not very well. So Ronald, if anyone's
on the picture of him with his shirt on a hospital bed.
So he was on a hospital bed wearing the Return to Rico shirt and his scarf. So I hope you get well soon, Ronald. Sending all our best, mate, from all the Cov City fans. Kyle's come in and said, Kyle Hollis says 3-0 City Sims hat-trick.
Wow.
And Vicky's laughing at me. You go do on Vicky.
Well, it's a nice part of the country where she is, isn't it? You know all about that, don't you?
Oh, yes. Very much so.
Yes,
very
and
much so.
so yeah. So that's it, really. That's what we're going to wrap it up now. And thanks everybody for coming on. Thanks, Claudio, as always.
Pleasure.
Thanks,
Really enjoyable.
Wayne.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thanks very much to Clive, our guest today from the Family Zone.
Brilliant. Thank you. And thank you for your donations for Saturday. Really appreciate it.
No problem. We look forward to seeing you Saturday. We'll have a chat Saturday. And we'll be down there nice and early. Don't forget, anybody with the kids, they can get down there, get your free pop and crisps, which we'll be giving out. A couple of competitions to enter as well, so you can win some mugs and some water bottles. And there's plenty of activities going on from what, 1 o'clock onwards, isn't it, Clive?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's it. That's about it. Then let's hope for another 3 points. 2 home games coming up, Blackburn and Norwich, and let's hope for another 3 points against Blackburn. And let's start climbing the table. So it's good night for everybody here. Good night, Miles. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Ken.
And thank you very much for being host for the plush studio that we're in tonight.
That's all right. My pleasure.
And that's it. Play up Sky Blues from everybody.
Play up
Sky
Sky
Play up Sky Blues.
Good night.
Good night.
Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.